Are you familiar with the word simp?
Oh my god, yeah. I'm not sure that I totally understand the origin of simp, but I know what it means. Like, I'm familiar.
What do you think it means?
Simping. It's like, so what I just like. It seems like it has a negative connotation because obviously it's short for simple. So it's saying like
giant thighs are getting in the way of my chair.
So it's like simple, like simplistic. So like you're a simp. It's like basically I see guys who are like porn fans being called simp, or like a guy who like does anything that's like overtly showing admiration for a woman is simping.
So the definition is actually wrong.
What?
So the one you just gave.
Okay.
So what a simp a simp is an acronym which stands for it stands for sucker idolizing mediocre pussy. That's the if you go
Wait,
on to,
this is a Reddit thing, right?
That's a Urban Dictionary definition.
Okay.
Of simp. Yeah. It comes it's an Ebonics thing.
Oh,
it comes from like black culture, black.
I felt like it. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you for educating me.
Just like PORG.
Yeah.
Right? Fat, which is actually an acronym of an acronym.
PAWG, yeah.
Yeah, fat ass white girl.
Yeah,
but
that's so
the fat
I never thought about it.
But the fat is pretty hot and tempting, like the PHAT
oh my
fat.
God.
So it's an acronym within an acronym.
I didn't never think about that.
Yeah.
That's
but
hilarious.
that's what the word simp came from. It's like this acronym of sucker idolizing mediocre pussy. So basically, like all the dudes who subscribe to performers OnlyFans are referred to as simps on Twitter.
Yeah, which makes sense. And I see, again, back to the Instagram comments, there's always people in the comments like just trying to start shit, being like, why are you simping for this porn girl?
It's become a really common, like it's that phrase has come out and probably like this year is sort of when that phrase really started to be a thing and became
the year of the simp.
Well, here's why I think that is because OnlyFans became a household word this year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like OnlyFans, like the percentage of people on the platform, like skyrocketed once lockdown hit.
Yeah,
and all these Instagram models jumped on it, absolutely jumped because like, oh, well now like I can't do it my regular day job, or like whoever was sponsoring my Instagram thing. The sponsorship has dried up. I got to find a way to make money now.
Yeah,
let's jump on this OnlyFans bandwagon. And what's happening? Did you know that I found this out recently. OnlyFans is owned by the same company that owns MFC.
Yeah,
My Free Camps. I did not know that until like
I'd heard
2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild.
But they've owned them for like a couple of years or something.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really annoying because I'd expect their customer service to be a little bit better.
You would
if they're owned by MFC.
It like basically doesn't exist.
Christ almighty. But I think, and we're kind of seeing this with like the whole Bella Thorne thing that happened. There's a clear push from at least to me, it seems like it's a clear push from OnlyFans to kind of discard or try and distance itself from pornography and get more of these influencers on their platform.
Yeah.
Because of big money. I mean, what Bella made like $2 million
in like
in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And it's like, because all these girls have gigantic followings because it's so like you'll get like Instagram hates porn. Well, hates porn stars, I should say.
Yeah. Instagram is incredibly censorship happy.
Yeah, they'll any excuse to, because like, I mean, girls will complain about this all the time. You'll get like a photo that you might post, some random Instagram thought is going to post an even more risque thing, and yet yours will get flagged.
Right. Because
your name is searchable on Pornhub.
That makes sense. And I mean, you can even see it in things. If you go to look at like Playboy's official Instagram account, like they've got topless photos of models that the nipple, it's like they'll blur it or like pixelate it, but it's literally just the exact like diameter of the areola itself is pixelated. And it is, you look at it and at the thumbnail before you tap on it and it expands, you can't tell that it's even remotely censored. It just looks like some titties.
Yeah.
Like, and that's Playboy, right? But they have however many millions of followers. They have a very recognizable name. They have a status in our culture that is elevated above like your garden variety, like porn. So Instagram doesn't care.
No.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like all these girls who can get huge followings by doing basically the same shit.
Yeah.
Have now found a way to like monetize that that fan base. And I mean, prior to that, they were using like premium Snapchats.
Yeah.
Basically. But that's just a shitty platform. It's nowhere near as good as OnlyFans in terms of
it's incredibly hard to manage premium Snapchat. I do it. I have one, and I think there's still a specific market for that, right? Like, I understand why someone would want to get their content, their porn, through Snapchat and not another thing. It's a little more like on the DL. But
I feel like I hate Snapchat. Cannot fucking stand it. I refuse. I had so many when I first started. I had a bunch of fans saying, "Oh, you have a premium Snapchat." I tried to play around with it for like a day, and I'm like, "Fuck this thing." I just deleted it. I'm just no. I refuse to have, because the thing I don't like about it is it's an app that demands your time. It doesn't help you, man. It doesn't like with things like OnlyFans. I can schedule stuff on my feed in advance.
Right.
Okay, and I can DM everybody with a click of a button.
Yeah. Snapchat,
I'm like, this thing demands me to be filming 24 hours. Some days I don't want to jerk off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some days I just want to hit the gym. I just want to cook a steak. I want to like fucking do some work, do a podcast. Like, I don't want to be jerking off all the time. I've got to save loads for paid scenes, man. Like,
I haven't done like live jerk off shows on my Snapchat in a long time. And I'm pretty clear about the type of content I put on there, but mostly I repost like videos that I've already filmed. It's kind of a mix of that and like real life stuff. Like, I kind of use it like my regular Snapchat account. Like,
I see a lot
of weird, funny stuff that
I used to date this. I dated this girl this porn girl very briefly, and her Snapchat was literally like, she'd do like 8 snaps a day. 6 of them were her like smoking a bong in a bikini.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then the last 2 would be her like sucking some dick.
Yeah.
Or something. And it's like, like all these guys are paying just to watch her like get lit in a fucking bikini. I'm like, what the fuck?
I might adopt that as my new
motherfucker.